we've seen historically in the decades of experience we have working in this industry is there's some times when companies will approach us to outsource some of their IT services or software or spend in some way. And that comes back to, is the company growing? Right. So a lot of businesses that are in a position to be growing, usually when they hit that 20 to 30, kind of up into the 40 person mark, right, they suddenly are like, hey, there's a lot of IT going on around here. And I'm not really equipped to both be the owner, the CFO. My engineer that's doing CAD drawings cannot also be the person that's ordering laptops and getting them set up. And we don't have any way of tracking our issues. We have no security in place or very limited security. So that's like a big one when companies are growing.
Yeah. I'd add in there too, that what we've seen is when you get to be 20, 30 people is normally about the right time you can come to an MSP like us, and the costs are spread out enough that it starts to make sense to use someone like us. When it's 5 people, you can't spread out these costs that we have inherently, and it makes the per user cost seem very, very high.
Right.
So it aligns. Yeah.
And also, like, you'll get to a point as an organization, as you're growing, where you realize you need IT and all these tools, and you look at what it would cost plus burden and everything to bring on a full-time person and to do the job right with all of the software and the things that you're going to need in order to really do the right things for your company. It doesn't make financial sense, because it gets to the point where you may be spending, 6 figures or more as a 30-person company to have somebody on staff plus all of the software and everything. So it allows you a lot of flexibility from a cost perspective to fractionalize that and outsource it.
Yeah, that's one of the key points I bring up when I'm talking to potential clients is I've been in that spot. First of all, I've been in organizations that didn't use an MSP. I've been in organizations where I was basically the IT guy. I've been in organizations that we used an MSP all before I started working at IronEdge, so 10, 20 years ago. And I can tell you that when I'm talking to business owners, I can convey to them, I've been in that spot and I know what it's going to take. And the difference between having one internal guy that has a very limited set of knowledge, that has a limited history in IT, that basically is going to sit there and Google everything that goes wrong and try to get an answer for it, that doesn't have this tool stack that we use, that's a much different solution than something that's probably fairly similar in price, which is us, maybe a little bit more. But you get a team of people, you get a team of technological solutions, you get all this knowledge and know-how and structure to a help desk. You get all this stuff for basically the cost of a guy. And when I start talking about, people really, really light up when I talk about that, and they realize, oh, basically for the same money, maybe a little more, I can get an entire team of people that have, between Andrew and I, we have 40 years of experience. So you get a team of people, including us, to help you for the cost of an IT guy. And to me, it's a no-brainer, but I like to talk about that a lot when I'm meeting with new potential clients.
No, it's a good point. It's a good point. And I think it resonates in that respect where you talk about the IT person Googling stuff. If you don't have a group of people that you can like escalate to, or that you can, as we say, rubber duck with, or you can, chat about what it is that you're thinking, ping pong with, kind of come to a conclusion, or with an MSP, the buying power that is provided us by working with a group of clients that we work with gives us the opportunity to create some relationships with vendors like Microsoft and Dell. And so that gives us the opportunity to be able to escalate into them differently, to get support from our manufacturers and partners on the technology side that you won't get if you're just an individual, like 30-person company. If good luck calling Microsoft to get them to fix your problem when you're, a 25-person accounting firm. So there's a lot of opportunity there for us to help the clients and give them a more enterprise level solution for a smaller group.